Hey guys, it's Suzanne and welcome to my 30-week update. So this week I wanted to talk a little bit about treat and cheat meals. I think that is one of the questions that I probably get asked the most. A lot of people just want to know where I have the willpower or how I have been able to last this long without having a cheat meal. And honestly, I have thought a lot about that. And over the past several years, when I have tried other diets, I always had cheat meals and things like that. And this time I decided that it was going to be different for several reasons. Now, one of these, which I have said before, is sugar is 8 times more addictive than cocaine. So my views on this are maybe a little radical, but I view sugar and carbs pretty much like a drug. So if you are recovering from a drug addiction or anything like that, then it's going to be harder on you if you reintroduce it to yourself, and then you have to go through the whole detoxing process over and over and over again. So actually, to be honest with you, I think that it takes less willpower to stay on track with not having cheat meals. And that's something that I probably would have never recognized in the past. And even when I started keto, I had planned a cheat meal. And then when the day came, I was like, no. So, you have to kind of look at it that things are going to be different than maybe you previously thought. And when you do truly break your addiction to carbohydrates and sugar, they just have less of a grip on your life and how much you actually want and crave them. So that is how I've been able to do that. And I actually feel like it's actually easier that way because I don't have to constantly fight that battle of the cravings. They're gone. And when like a sweet craving or something does come up, I make a keto-friendly treat and I move on. So let's go ahead and get to my 30-week weigh-in. Hey guys, it's Suzanne and welcome to my 30-week weigh-in. 214.6. So that's a loss of 1.6 pounds for the week and a 30-week loss of 74.4 pounds. So I'm really excited to be under 215. That's a very exciting accomplishment. And I am so close to the 75-pound loss mark, and it's really, really exciting. So I'm definitely looking forward to next week maybe getting into that 75-pound territory. So let's go ahead and get to this week's Keto Spotlight. This week's Keto Spotlight is on Tiffany, and Tiffany has lost the most amount of weight out of anyone that I've ever had on the Keto Spotlight. And her story is just incredible. So here's her stats. She is 25 years old and 5'6". She started the ketogenic diet December of 2013 at 364 pounds. She currently weighs 219 pounds, which is a total weight loss of 145 pounds. So thumbs up to Tiffany for losing 145 pounds. That is seriously the weight of a normal adult, and that is a crazy, crazy accomplishment. I'm so proud of her, and she looks absolutely incredible. She literally looks like a different person, and she's just so sweet and inspirational, and she's so willing to share. She actually has just started a YouTube channel, which I will link below, just to share her story and help motivate other people. And I will also link her Instagram below, which I definitely recommend following her because she posts tons of pictures of her workouts and the different foods she eats and things like that. I asked Tiffany what her favorite foods are on keto, and her favorites are a cheesa, which is a pizza without the crust, and she also likes sashimi with avocado. I asked her what her advice would be to someone who is new or starting keto, and she said, "Don't give up if you feel weak the first few days after changing to keto. Once your body has made the adjustment, you'll feel amazing and full of energy. When you're eating out, don't be afraid to ask for special side dishes. There's always a way to stick to keto. Who cares if the waiter gives you a funny look?" I think we've all been there. Keep track of your overall food consumptions with apps like MyFitnessPal in the beginning. It's a great way to get an overall view of your carb intake. And she is so right. I still track my food every single day, and I get the weird looks from the waiters when you ask for a side of bacon instead of mashed potatoes and all these different things. But you know what? The only thing you have to do is stay true to yourself and what you know works for your body, and the rest just falls into place. And it's really an incredible process. My mom is actually visiting this week from Florida, and she has really kind of had a field day with the different foods that we're eating. And she's like, wow, this food is so amazing. I can't believe that you guys are eating this kinds of foods and losing weight and feeling so good. And, I remember growing up and eating like rice cakes and all this horrible low-fat foods, trying to lose weight and feeling so crappy all the time. And it's just so refreshing. And it's just another great reminder of how incredible this lifestyle is and how thankful I am for keto and for all of you. So thank you so much. 30 weeks under my belt. I feel so great. And I just can't wait to see what the next 30 weeks has in store. I hope you guys have a great week, and I will see you soon. Bye.